Hello, all you fit, healthy warriors. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you 3 types of food to never eat if you want to lose weight. Welcome to fithealthy.com, the #1 source for fitness, health, and weight loss. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click on the subscribe button and hit the bell. Never say never, or the saying goes. In fact, this is good advice, even in nutrition. As soon as you say you'll never eat or drink something again, you'll soon be craving that very thing. This is what happens anytime a food ends up on the banned list. That being said, there are some types of food you really should avoid. That doesn't mean you should never eat them, but eating them very infrequently is very strongly advised. Type of food number 1, processed food. Now, most foods are processed to one degree or another, but the processed foods you really need to avoid are those pre-packaged meals and foods that are literally more chemical than natural. For example, toaster pastries, ready-made dinners, processed deli meats, and dehydrated meals. The majority of processed foods contain nothing but calories, salt, sugar, and artificial additives. This requires nutrients to be digested properly, namely vitamins and minerals. A food that provides no nutrients is robbing vitamins and minerals from your very limited supplies. Low amounts of vitamins and minerals are inextricably linked to poor health and disease. In fact, one definition of a vitamin is something that, if missing from your diet, will result in illness. Processed foods are inevitably bought and eaten to save time. It only takes a few minutes to unwrap a frozen dinner and put it in the oven. However, cooking healthy meals from scratch doesn't have to take very long, and there are lots of great breakfasts, lunch, and dinners that you can prepare in 20 minutes or less, providing you plan in advance and shop accordingly. Processed foods are arguably one of the greatest risks to health that most people face. Eating fewer or even no processed foods will have a huge impact on your health and your weight. Type of food number 2, diet foods. In an effort to lose weight, many people turn to diet foods. Diet soda, sugar-free cookies, low-fat chips, light ice cream, candy made with aspartame instead of sugar. Whatever food you want to eat, you will probably be able to find a diet version designed to help you lose weight without giving up the foods you love. Unfortunately, diet foods fail for several reasons. Sugar-free foods are inevitably sweetened artificially. Artificial sweeteners are calorie-free but certainly cannot be considered healthy. In fact, some, such as aspartame, are linked to several diseases and should be consumed in very small amounts, if at all. Also, artificial sweeteners do little to satisfy your cravings for sugar, and many people overeat artificially sweetened foods as they think that because they are sugar-free, they can eat twice as much. Well, needless to say, a cookie is a cookie is a cookie, even if it's artificially sweetened. Diet cookies, that's totally oxymoronic, okay? Fat-free foods are often packed with sugar to make them taste more palatable. Sugar is actually more of a health risk than fat, despite being lower in calories. Sugar causes a rapid increase in blood glucose, which triggers the release of insulin. Elevated blood glucose and insulin levels are closely linked to a large number of serious medical conditions, including diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers. Finally, diet foods give the false impression that it's okay to continue eating the very foods responsible for making you overweight and unhealthy in the first place. This is nothing but clever marketing. Losing weight is far more than just cutting calories. The nutritional value of the food you eat is of equal, if not greater importance. Health as well as weight loss must be considered. Diet junk foods might be lower in calories than regular junk food, but they are junk food all the same and should be eaten in occasionally and moderately as part of a healthy eating plan and not to excess. Type of food number 3, deep fried takeouts. Takeouts are convenient, but cannot really be considered healthy. It's not just that takeout food is fattening or low in essential nutrients, it's the inevitable presence of trans fats that's the real problem. Trans fats are formed when cheap vegetable oils such as sunflower or canola oil are heated. The heat damages the once healthy unsaturated oil and changes its structure. And as a result, your body allows trans fats into your cells, but it cannot actually do anything useful and blocks other healthy fats from doing their essential jobs. Trans fats are commonly associated with a host of serious medical conditions, including low birth weight babies, fertility and reproductive issues, slow mental development in children, cancer, heart disease, obesity. Cooking with vegetable oils is okay if you keep the temperature relatively low and do not reuse the oil over and over again. However, most takeout establishments use very hot oil to cook your order as fast as possible and reuse the oil many times before discarding it. Takeouts are fine from time to time, but should not be a nutritional cornerstone if you care about your long-term health. In conclusion, if you eat healthy 90% of the time, you earn yourself 10% latitude during which you can relax and eat a little of what you fancy. That being said, if you never ate processed foods, diet foods, or deep fried takeouts ever again, your body would probably thank you. I want to know what types of foods that you regularly avoid. Share your opinions below. I want to know. And if you enjoyed this video and learned something from it, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe and hit the bell to get our upcoming videos when they're released. And here's some other videos that I think that you'll enjoy.